Hello, welcome. You are currently leaning on my fridge and this is a what I eat in a day at home isolation Wednesday edition. It is currently, I think, 12:15 and I have not eaten yet. I have had a cup of coffee. I was just sitting at my desk doing some work. This is one of the pretty standard morning routines that I have. Without further ado, this is my what I eat in a day. I'm gonna have my first meal slash snack of the day. I have already cut some cheese and then I've got another bowl out for, wait for it, this bad boy. You got some watermelon and I prepared it earlier. Cheers to Sarah's days, because she's like, the way that things get eaten in our household is by preparing them first, so then they're easy to use. And I was like, hells yeah, I will take that idea, because I love just going to the fridge and all of a sudden I'm like, I'm hungry. I need something. Hence, preparing. Here to get me through it all. So, come join me at my desk, my table. I don't know, do you want to watch me eat? Shall I talk to you while I am finished my snack and I am moving on to some work, but I kind of want a coffee to do my work with. So that is what I'm gonna make right now. Second coffee of the day. Here we come. Let's make a coffee. Turn on machine. Put coffee in machine. Take me to church, child, like a dog. Da, 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 da. And that is uno coffee. Want to drink? No. So now that I have my coffee, I'll just sit right here at my desk and I'm gonna get some work done, because that's what we do. Ding, ding. I'm gonna have my coffee. Cheers. Hello, I'm Jazz. Hi Jazz, I'm hungry. I am hungry.
This toast that I'm making right now was honestly the best toast of my life. I'm editing this a couple days after and I still remember that toast it was just so satisfying. Nothing can beat a plain old toast and butter. Oh, hey there.
This is good toast. So hungry.
Keep buying.
And now it is time for dinner. It is 6:30 and I am hungry, I tell you what. I was looking at recipes and I was gonna cook this peanut kind of satay stir fry thingy, but I have decided that nay, I do want that, but I really am tired and I do not want to go to the shop. So in true college, university student style, I'm gonna have a smoothie for dinner. I haven't decided whether it's gonna be a smoothie bowl with a bit of granola or fruit on the top, but I do know that I'm gonna have a smoothie. Here we are in the kitchen. First, I'm gonna need my blender. I find with my smoothies, I love adding those extra greens to get that goodness in there. And also, you know, to keep the latter end going well and working well. And at the end of the day, you don't really even taste it in the actual smoothie or smoothie bowl that you're making. So it's great. Usually I like to add a mango pineapple, or I like to do berries and pineapple or something along that line. And I'll just add a little bit of yogurt, maybe a tablespoon or two, just to give it that creaminess. I won't add any sugar or sweeteners because one, I don't really like that, and two, it's already sweet enough already with the fruit. But I was thinking I might add some peanuts and put some protein in there since it's dinner time. First, we need the blender. We've got our blender. We've got this ding-a-ling. PSA, I haven't used this before, so we'll see how it goes. And then we got this bad boy. We need the lid. Oh! I have some diced mango, and then I wasn't spoiled for choice at the grocery shop, so I have a big bag of frozen raspberries, yogurt, and spinach. Okay, First thing we're gonna do is get this. And we will start with some spinach. I find this is best to put on the bottom. I'm gonna take a handful. I'd say maybe it's about a cup or so, because you want enough spinach, but you don't want like too much spinach. So I put this in here. How much? I think I made this into a I want the dirty mango. I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna add just a little bit of peanuts.
Here I'm going to add the yogurt. I add 2 tablespoons, but I think I did 1.5 here. I find that is just enough to make it creamy.
Okay. So this is my finished product. You can kind of see. I'll give you a top view.
And I still need to add water at this point before we can have fun.
The next thing we're going to do is add a bit of water. I like to add water instead of milk. You're free to add milk, coconut milk, whatever your kind of liquid is. It just helps with the blending process. And this is the stage where you decide whether it's a smoothie and how runny your smoothie likes to be. Personally, I like it not that runny. I like it kind of like almost like a slushy. Forgot to say, I'm going to be making a smoothie bowl. When you do the water, you can always add more water. You can't take stuff out. Be aware of that. See how that goes. And now has come that time, that formidable time where we blend. Oh, I'm scared. Use this can and we're gonna put it on top so it doesn't spill. Add a little bit more water. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Just gonna give it a mix to mix up the rest that's still kind of that frozen state. Let's have it another shot, shall we? Don't put spoons or anything in it, please. Don't do that. Okay, I think we're Gucci, bye-bye. Got my bowl. This. And when you're cleaning up, it's easier if you just put and clean this up first, because if you leave it sit for any amount of time pretty well, it's gonna be that's a lot. And I'm just gonna quickly rinse this out. Time for presentation. Today I'm going to be using this granola. You've got your bowl. Woo. Just going to get this. I kind of tossed it around it a bit so all the coconut flakes are on the top, because I like coconut flakes a lot.
So I'm just going to get the muesli and I'm going to put it around the sides like a crescent moon.
And there you go. That's your bowl. You can put anything on it, like cut up strawberries, cut up kiwi fruits. Get creative, you know? I love being free-handed with my cooking, so it's just a free-handed recipe. It's a bit of this, bit of that. It's always good to experiment with what you think you might like, because then you can make it how you want it. So I'm gonna go and clean up quickly, put all the frozen things away, because you want to put your frozen fruits away quite quickly after you've done this as well. Otherwise they get watery and like solidify with that water, and which isn't the best.
So I tried to take a cute pic.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good one, Jazz. Good one. I'm sitting now at my dining table. As you may have realized, I eat
alone for all of my meals because that's just how it works. I'm gonna try it. I've kind of already tried it a little bit before. Get some of this, get some of the flakes, you know? Definitely is good. I can taste the peanut, probably a little bit too many peanuts. I'm gonna keep eating this. So good. Okay, peace out. Bye. I hope you have enjoyed. I'm gonna sign it off now while I still have daylight, and I may or may not have something later like a tea or a coffee, but I will show you guys, do not worry. So that is all from me for now. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you have got some inspiration. Peace out. Have a good day. Remember to be kind. Oh, car. Is it Andy? It's Andy. It's Andy. It's always Andy.